Sound is rolling.
Yo, this is Put Me on Switch, episode 51 with Mr.
Steero.
Steero. It's good.
All right, there we go. That is none other than my boy Tabang in the building. It's your boy DJ Switch, the mixtape king. If you don't know, now you know we're coming to you live from Newtown Junction, and this is where we shoot the podcast. It's all about up and coming artists, and we give them this platform to pretty much, give them the first interview. Then from there we go to Shoot Your Shot, which is a live interview, a live performance-based event which happens out here or any other event. But yo, man, we're not gonna waste any time. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit us on the links. Make sure you share this podcast with peoples. And if you like the artist, let us know if you know any other artists that should be on the show. It's your boy DJ Switch, the mixtape king, and Steero. Damn, the history right here is nuts, right? Yeah. Let's start there because, right, there was this trio. I forgot the name, but they had the song. They're all brothers. He's gonna correct me, but your dad is Ramesh, and like, he's a pioneer in SA hip hop.
Of course.
Of course, bring the mic closer, bro. Of course, the finesse now is like, yeah, that's my pops right there. And your brother is also a well-known DJ on Metro FM. Naked, so not your brother, your uncle.
Brother, yeah.
Your uncle is a well-known DJ, naked DJ, now TV superstar, right? And then your other uncle, Fortune, is no longer in the music scene. He's more behind TV production.
True.
And you are the offspring of all these, well, I would say great people for South African hip-hop. How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's a lot of pressure. When you're carrying the surname, it's like, people expect a lot from you.
If you're gonna, if you know, and I'm even getting an SMS from your dad. Yo, let me know when he's done. And I'm like, God damn, I'm real old right now. Shit,
Yeah, I know. So it is a lot of pressure. But then again, because on the new generation, us youth are the future.
Right.
So
what are you trying to say? I'm old or what?
No.
I'm still here doing my shit.
No, that's true. But we just know what to do next, All
right. Let's give you some claps over there. You know what I mean? Shit.
But at the same time, still following in the footsteps.
Right.
Following in the foundation that was built for us by the previous generation.
Correct.
So for me, that's just what it is. I'm just doing my thing. Anything that I do, I just make sure that I remember how important it is.
Correct.
Not only for the surname, but for the industry as well.
I think, it's heavy because, you're carrying the surname, your father's instilled the fundamentals, and you've seen his catalog, you've seen where he comes from, and, you've got to try and sort of like live up to the name. But also we've got new rules now in hip-hop,
Yeah.
It's not the same rules anymore. It's not the same rules where you're dropping off a TDK cassette or a CD. You're trying to plug radio. You need to know this one to know this one to play your song on radio. It's like we're in the digital era right now, and you're like literally third generation of hip hop in South Africa, if I'm correct. Maybe fourth, right? He comes from a long time. But trust me, POC, Black Noise. What was your dad name's crew called?
The name, I don't know the name of the
You don't know the name of the crew?
No, I don't know the name of the crew.
They only had one of the most iconic songs in SA hip hop called "It Rocks."
I don't know the name of the crew, but
It rocks. Dun 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 dun. It rocks.
No, I didn't know they had a crew. Did they have a crew?
I think that was just the one single they did. I'm just busting you. All right, so right, so you've also been award nominated, so that means you're getting out there. You got an award-winning song, which is
Beast Mode with Proverb.
With Proverb, my man's right there.
Uncle Verb.
Hey, Uncle Verb, right? And actually, everybody in the industry is like your uncle.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
I know everyone basically.
You know everybody. Everybody knows you, and it's like you've got quite a lot of things going on here. You also got some endorsements going on here. And I know your mom's super, super proud. Shout out to me, I see you. You know, your mom's super proud. She's always just like trying to push you.
Yes,
And,
she is.
you know, and that's a beautiful thing to see, because she could have also said like, no, my son's not going to follow, you know, his father's footsteps.
That's how it started, though.
Oh, really?
Let me tell you, that's actually how it started.
Really? Let's hear about it.
So, 2015. Okay, so I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but I started writing music in 2014.
Right.
I was in grade 6, and eventually, the chat became, okay, look, I want to do this music thing.
Right.
Can I drop out of school and pursue that?
Yo!
So my dad was like, okay, you know what, cool. I'm going to give you the tools that you need to do it, right?
Now you got a whole studio and everything, right?
Yeah.
I know that the studio looks fire, by the way. You know, that's a cool thing about having like, you know, OG parents in the game. Man, it's like having like, imagine being like Rev Run's son.
Yeah, it's
It's that
it's
kind of
basically
nostalgia,
that,
like
basically
yo,
like that, yeah.
like his Rev, or like T.I.'s son, you know, because you know Nasty's hanging out with the boy, you know.
Uh-huh.
It's like that kind of nostalgia, like yo, you know who's this kid's pop? Like if you were in high school, you was like, hey, Mfana, that light is pops drives the what.
Yeah.
Now we're hanging. It's like, do you know whose pops this is? This is Ramesh's kid right here. You know what I mean? Shit, that's what it's like for me. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, okay. And I know we've been always talking a lot for a long time. So it's out at Massive. But carry on with the story. Sorry, you know.
Yeah,
So your dad gave you the tools.
So before he did, he was
Yeah.
like, because I mean, obviously he's got his own equipment from back when he was like in the forefront. You
Sure.
know? So he had his stuff. He's like, okay, look, this is what I have, and this is what's possible. This is what we can do. But my mother was like, nah. My mom was like, nah, that's not gonna happen. You're gonna stay in school. You're gonna finish your matric. So this is like 2015, right? Or let me say 2016. End of 2015, we had the conversation, and we had actually decided, okay, let's try it, right? Let's do the homeschooling thing, and then at some point, and then we'll see.
Yeah.
You know, then we'll see. Although my mom still wasn't with the idea of the homeschooling thing. So a couple of months went by, January, February, March. My mom is like, dude, I've enrolled you to Westridge High School.
No other way you're going, son.
I was like, no ways.
Right.
Like, I was like, nah. So I went to Westridge for about 6 months, and I kid you not, in those 6 months, I did not do any work. I was just writing lyrics. Every single lesson was just lyrics.
So what do you didn't learn anything?
No, and I passed, and I don't know how.
Okay, let's give you some class so at least you passed, right? So you got a matric, right? You got your matric.
No,
You don't have a matric.
So let me tell you.
See, this is how it starts.
One weekend, my mom came. She's like, let me see your school books. She looked at my school books. She saw like, there's no work. It's just lyrics.
Just blank.
And she shouted at me. And my mom and my dad had a conversation. It was a bit of a heated conversation, but it was a conversation that needed to be had at this point in time. So they had the conversation, and then that week, I went to school that week, and then on a Friday, my dad was like, do you want to continue at the school? And I was like, no. And then I never went back. And immediately went back home and started making beats, started writing music, and then, released my first track in 2016, and then
The rest is history.
the rest is history.
And you got a song with Proverb, to be correct.
Beast mode, yeah.
You know, I mean, like he's left the game, but he's making that Idols money now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's making that Idols money, but I mean, he's still one of the most talented lyricists we have in South Africa.
Of course.
Maybe not even Africa, I would say.
course, yeah.
You know, and I mean, like to have him on a song is like the ultimate privilege, right?
You know, that the whole
Like-
experience was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you don't just make a song with Proverb. You must make a song with Proverb. You know what I mean? And now you're now on this journey. I mean, we've spoken a lot, but now you're really starting to branch out. Shout out to you, got some brands. You know, you just came back from Sao Paulo, Brazil. You're going to shoot a music video. It's your first music video.
It's not my first music video, but it's, you know,
Right.
I was there, and there were a few videographers, because
Yeah.
we went with Converse.
Right.
Right. And
Shout out to Converse.
Converse. So we went with Converse, and they had different people. So they flew out 18 people from all around the world.
Yo.
And it was just people from different disciplines, visual artists, musicians,
Sure.
dancers,
Sure.
those kinds of things. So there were a few videographers, and I was like, look, I've got a summertime track
Right.
that's coming out. It came out on the 3rd of March. And while I was there, I was like, look, I'm going to use this opportunity to shoot a video.
Yo, why not, right?
Yeah, so I actually shot 2 music videos there.
Fire.
One for the summer track, and then one for another track that I'm going to release later on in the year.
Wow, that's crazy. We're gonna look at the music video, and we once again exclusive. We're gonna have it second. YouTube will have it first. But yo, man, that's kind of crazy that you use the opportunity, and not everybody gets that opportunity. But I mean, once again, the endorsement game is such a serious thing right now that if you get endorsements, then you're sort of like on, And I mean, like Sao Paulo, Brazil, that place is dope.
Have you been?
Yeah, I went to Rio.
Oh, okay.
Right, so you land in Sao Paulo, but then I went to Rio, where the babies is at. You know what I mean? I don't know what you won't do there, but I want to go. I'm just saying. And I mean, like it's cool to to travel because right now the piano guys are traveling all around the world. The sound is getting accepted, and when you're making like those kind of connections, you're now also distributing your music amongst those peers within the ambassadorship.
That's true.
Right, which is kind of cool. Yeah. And I mean, now you've got this brand new song called Summertime, right? So you still don't have your matric.
No.
Okay, sharp. No matric, but he hit Sao Paulo, got the ambassadorship. We're good. Which means he must be getting some money too, you know what I mean? But yo, you gotta pay some rent too, I know. Right? Yeah. So let's talk about Summertime.
Okay.
You got a feature on there, right?
Yeah, so I'm featuring a guy that I met at a gig I performed at in 2020 called Tlokwe Chilas.
Okay.
So it's an annual gig. It's a gig that I'd been wanting to get on for like years. And then I went to the gig, and I was like, obviously there's like the section, right? So I'm in the section. I was with DJ Arch. And Lee K Boy. It was the first time I met him. So we got in contact, and then we kept in touch. We spoke here and there, and we're like, yo, I told him I'm going to listen to some of your music, you listen to some of mine, and then, we'll see what happens. So this is like early 2020. Yeah, like 1st of Jan 2020, if I remember correctly. So I sent him a few songs. None of them really resonated with him, like he, wasn't really feeling the other ones. And then I found this beat, and I was like, yo, this is dope. It gives a Pharrell old school, just summertime kind of vibe, So I was like, yo, this guy's gonna sound dope on this.
Yeah.
So I sent him the beat last year. It was like March. Sent him the beat, and then he's like, yo, this is dope. I'm gonna record something.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool. At that time, I wasn't in the province. My father's got a farm in Mpumalanga, right? So I was...
Your dad's farming?
Yeah, he's got a...
Was that just like a normal farm? Like, we just got cattle, we got some goats, we got some sheep?
No, like, we do farming. We've got veggies and fruit trees and all of that
so this is what happens, right? When you retire as an artist, Ramesh is a farmer, Tux is a farmer. Not Momolim is a farmer. Are you going to be a farmer too?
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy it. I mean, I'm there all the time, so
yo,
I help out with most of the stuff.
Tabang,
that happens.
See, yeah, we need to find that land, son. You know what I mean? If this don't work out, we might have to be we need to go to the Plata land, boy. We need to go to the farms and buy. You know what I mean? All right, so okay, cool. I mean, a lot of kids don't actually like doing that shit because we're just here now. We're just here now with the phones and stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, you start telling us about the story about Summertime, but I want to just speed it up because we're going to look at the music video as well, and we'll hear the sound and all that kind of stuff. But I also see that Kuli Chana's giving you a thumbs up out here.
Yeah.
Kuli Chana.
Yeah, so it happened, like, I tell the story, right? I've told the story before, but I've never really told it in detail of how it actually happened.
Okay,
right?
Let's hear it, man.
It was 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20, no, I think 2016, if I remember correctly. It was long ago. Tallest Mo
Right.
and Auntie Mome
Yeah.
invited me to
Aunties and uncles.
yeah, they they invited me to their son's birthday party, Keith.
Yeah.
Right. So at the birthday party, so I was obviously hanging around with Keith and whatnot, and then Kuli Chan was there. Uncle Kuli, okay, Malum Cool Cat was there as well.
Uncle Malum Cool Cat.
I call him Malums.
Yeah,
was
Malum's
there.
uncle, you know. So
Yeah.
imagine. You know, I'm trying to keep a straight face, but I mean, it's like, you know, everyone's being called like by their AKAs. Like, I know people always call me Uncle Switch, you know, and now they're calling Uncle Kuli Chana, you know, Uncle Toles Mo.
Yeah, it's just
you know, and you sound just like your dad, but I mean, obviously the level of respect, it's like, yeah, you're calling them by their AKA, you know.
Yeah.
Now you'll be calling Uncle, you know, Uncle KO, Uncle Kuli Chana, Auntie Momi. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, man.
so-
For me, it's like it's quite funny because I'm hearing all these like friends I know in the industry, and it's like I'm hearing, you know, someone's lighting now, calling everyone uncles now. It's like, yeah, that's a real thing now. You know what I mean?
yeah, new generation, bro.
Yeah.
That's
So Kuli Chana's, you know, seeing you out here at Tolas Mo's kid's birthday party.
Yeah, so
yeah.
we were at the party, and then yeah, it was actually 2016 because I'd recently released the music video, the first one,
Yeah.
Hip Hop Hero.
Hip hop hero, right?
Yeah. So we played it for Uncle Kuli, and he was like, "Yo, you are the future."
Oh shit. Okay.
So I mean, I think that was like one of the breakthrough moments, you know, because once that happened, everything, it was just like a snowball effect.
Yeah.
You know, I had my first radio interview from that, my first newspaper interview from
Wow,
that as
fire.
well. So yeah, I mean, everything just built up upon that, and you know, I've just been leveraging.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know what? Now, sometimes people say like, I know, you know, you got it all because your dad made it for you or your dad was there. It's like, yo, you got to use that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're going to check out the summertime video. Like, you know, you said you went out there with Converse.
Yeah.
Out in Sao Paulo. How was the experience? You guys hit the favelas?
I wanted to. The thing is, the first night they went to the favelas and they left me.
What, you were jet lag or what?
Nah, like.
Were you drinking? You drinking
no,
too much?
No.
I need to find out, you know. I must be your uncle, you know. I need to find out.
No, I wasn't.
You smoking
drinking.
weed?
No, okay. So one.
You
of
having
the-
sex?
No.
I gotta find out, Ramesh. I'm just trying to get the details for you, son. You know what I mean? You know you're lucky, but anyway, this looks dope. It looks all like you shot it all like it was on the phone and shit. You know the filters and stuff.
Well, we shot it with a phone and a camera.
Okay.
Yeah, some places we couldn't go on the camera so we had security with us all the time.
Oh, okay, I feel
But
you.
the
Yeah.
security said to us like, bro, don't take your camera.
Oh yeah, they can just jack you like there.
Yeah, because I mean, we shot.
But you looking like our
during-
young bone thugs out here, man. Bone thugs in harmony. You know what I mean? You know, like the first of the month, but you're only one of them. You know what I mean? Like your crazy bone.
Okay.
You don't
I've
know who?
heard it before.
You've heard it before?
Someone's actually told me before. I think at the Polar Plunge, one of the events. Someone.
Yeah,
told me.
I remember we were out there as well. So you missed the favelas because you were smoking, drinking, having sex.
No,
I just want to know, dog. You can't miss the favelas, bro.
no. Okay, let me actually.
Just say you were jet lagged and then you shop. Because your father's going to watch this
Okay,
interview
fine, I
anyway.
was jet lagged. I missed it because I was jet lagged.
In other words, he's lying. You know what I mean? That's exactly what he's saying. He's lying. He didn't finish matric, but he's lying. You know what I mean? But how was it though? So you got this music video from Converse, and what was the competition for? Or was it a competition, or was it just like ambassadors?
So Converse does this thing. It's called an All-Star Series.
Yeah.
Right. So all around the world, there are around 3,000 people.
Okay.
In the Converse All-Stars community. Right?
Okay.
So people from literally like just all corners of the globe. Right.
Yeah.
So what they do in the All-Star Series is they fly a select number of All-Stars to a particular country, and then basically what you do there is you collaborate with the other All-Stars.
Sure.
So the other All-Stars, like I said, come from different disciplines, so photographers, videographers, and
Just
whatever.
all creative spaces, yeah?
Exactly. So the previous All-Star Series was fashion-based.
Okay.
Right, so they went to Sydney, Australia. They met with
Damn.
Tyler, the Creator.
Damn. Who did you meet here?
I missed that one. This one we met with Marcelo D2 and
Okay.
Navi Beats. Navi Beats is a Grammy award-winning producer.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know if you know.
That's a slide in the hotel, right?
Yeah,
Damn.
there's a scene in Fast and Furious 5.
Yeah.
Where Gal Gadot is walking out of the beach and a song plays. It's
Yo,
very
that's
specific.
that. You know how
might
fine
have
that
to-
hand is. That's Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
Yo.
it's like one of the
Gal
money
Gadot
shots
is
in
the
movie.
hand, dog. Yay.
It's one of the one of the money
Yeah.
shots in the movie. So the theme song that plays when she's walking out. Yes, that one.
Yeah, that's my joint.
So that's who we met.
Oh,
the
damn.
guys who made that.
I love
song.
that song.
Dude.
I love that song, man.
When I found out who he was, because they gave us the itinerary.
Yeah.
I didn't know the names.
Yeah.
But when they played the songs, I was like, there is no way. Yeah, so I was like, there's no way I'm meeting these guys. Like,
that's
in
fire,
real
bro.
life.
So the experience is adding now to everything that you're doing, and now you're starting to make music now.
Yeah, so while we were in Brazil,
Yeah.
we had to, because this one was music based.
Yeah.
Right? Like I said, the previous one was more fashion based. This
Yeah.
one was music based.
Yeah.
So we were put into groups of 4, and we each had to create a song.
Okay.
Right, so
Some idol shit,
not necessarily some idol. I mean, look, it's
but just vibe.
for
Those
like-
vibes, yeah.
Yeah, so we just had to do a collaboration project. It's going to be part of an EP.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then where does it
Converse
get-
is
does
gonna
that,
drop.
like,
Converse is gonna,
Worldwide.
yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
fire! Shout out
so-
to you, man. Yo, that's some good shit right there. You know what I mean? All right, so you can check that music video out. It's called Summertime. It's already dropped on YouTube. And yo, man, shout out to you. That it's a dope video. And not only that, it's not local, it's international.
Yeah.
You know, so already it's like, yo, the appeal is like, yo, man's is looking like, you know, Badman international thing, man. All right, cool. But yo, are you working any other projects? Are you
In
working a
terms
full
of
project
music
like
or just
EP?
yeah, I mean, right now I'm just dropping singles. I'm planning on releasing 3 more singles this year.
Okay.
And then I think next year I'll look into dropping an EP.
And I mean,
or-
having your dad like Ramesh, does that mean you have like do you have an upper hand? Do you know, like, do you have like a bit of a blueprint from his side to how to drop, how to make music? Do you follow some of his guidelines, or is it like, yo, bro, we in 2023 now, that shit don't work no more?
Yeah, you know, I think back then, like when I first started out, because he was like really actively managing me and helping me out.
Sure.
You know? But as I grew up, he basically let me learn these things on my own.
Right.
So, and when I say learn these things on my own, I just mean like maybe things that he hadn't taught me back then.
Yeah,
Or,
yeah.
you know, just like the new way of doing things.
I feel
know?
you. I
So,
feel you.
Right now, it's just like, of course, he does have the experience that he has, and you know, where he can give advice, he does. But a lot of the time, that's just how my dad is. You know, my dad, the way he parents is like he'll let you find out. You know.
Yeah, it's basically like, yo, go drown and learn how to swim.
Exactly.
I feel you.
So that's basically how it's been for the past few years. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Sometimes I will ask him, like if I'm busy with documents or whatever,
Yeah,
because he
yeah.
does
The paperwork.
that kind of stuff. Exactly.
Mm.
So like he'll help me out with that as well. Even when we did the Converse ad in 2020, the Converse campaign,
Yeah.
the Roots campaign with Converse. Like when there were contracts involved and all that
Sure.
kind of stuff, you know, obviously he had to be there to help me
Exactly,
out,
man.
you know.
Get
So-
somebody who's knowledgeable about it, right?
Yeah.
But yo, we're gonna get into our favorite part right now, man. And I mean, everybody, it's either you're gonna make it or break it.
Let's go.
I know your dad is gonna be saying, yo,
Yes.
you better hold down, son. You know? We're gonna get into the freestyle session right now, and of course, it's your boy DJ Switch, the mixtape king, and of course, we got Correction Beats in the cut this month. And Steero, you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Correction Beats, Stereo, the mixtape king, Amp Studios. Yes, sir. Yo, legendary in the building. Offspring.
Okay.
It's the switch up, baby.
Oh, that's me on the screen. Fuck. Okay, wait.
Whoa!
Shit. Okay.
Come on now. Come on now.
Okay. 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 Yeah. Yo, let's stop pursuing this. This is my cue witness. Myself say I'll bite, and now I'm chewing it. What you gonna do with him? I just see cluelessness. Dropped out of school and then pops built me a studio. Nobody doing it. The first kid to drop, they followed through with it. I took a leap and the idea was ludicrous. Landed like a cat and I increased the viewership. My rap pad had mad passion. Stacked raps in mathematics. Forget fractions. One stages, crowd reactions. Learn pages, turn phrases, grandstands. VIP, they quoted me in the grandstands.
Hey. Come on now, come on, you're doing good. We're gonna flip the beat up. We got another one.
Yeah, give me something else.
You want something else? Yeah. Well, you better represent now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, give me something like faster. If you have.
All right, faster. Let's see what we got you. Wait. Let's try this one out here. Yeah, I did play this one early on, but yeah, let's go. Correction beats in the building. It's your boy DJ Switch, the Mixtape King, hanging out with Steero, Amp Studios, coming to live from Newtown Junction. Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Yeah.
It's the switch up, baby.
Okay. Hey.
Okay.
Masina family in the building.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yo. These rappers really be claiming they dope, they capping, they need to be taking these notes. In actual, my feet keep a weight on their throats. 16s meaningly making them choke. Standard is measly and blatantly close. Captured, phrase goat, lazily thrown. Catch it, case closed, painfully so. Can't type and I arrange in a way that they know to stay up my throne. Cheese is in need, I conceive enemies to receive. So my teeth when I pose and my genes to achieve with ease. And I'm keen to exceed, so I reap what I sow. School presented a threat. Loose kid, the screws in my head. Look, it's set, got shoes on my neck. Choose, it's them or you are my next. Lose, it's slept, don't do the you get. I'm a highness. Y'all cats are hymens. All facts you gotta digest, so bite this or try less. I'm high end. I ain't to swallow, so I climbed it. Excited, she can't hide it. I get the treasure, all Ananias. A pirate, you call me private, no lying. My fire rhymes what I pride in. Change climate, stay shining. Always, day in and the night shift. Switching gears with no license. Pitching ideas, CEOs dialing. Chilling, I see her, she shaped like a Pisces. And treat me like Midas. Hey, yo, I'm back at it. Body bagging these trash rappers, keep lollygagging their tax brackets. Your mommy typing my gram captures. I'm godly blasting when rams raptures. Shivers sound like they tap dancing. Shimmer pants, pride gats blasting. My high horse, the last stack standing. Boom on the track, I'm Gustav. You off the map, I'm who's up. You when I snap, don't loosen up. Flew way back, shoots to gas. So the head thought I'm a good die. We're up here calling it too much. Over there stalling, didn't pull clutch. You in the crosshair, guess who Dutch? Big boy bars, bada bing, bada boom. This boy hard, I'm a king, I'm a goon. Chill with stars, VIP in the room. Still in charge, I deal with the fuse. Yeah, these boys raps mummified. Decoys, recall, back 100 times. See me in the spot, now the crowd come alive. Delete any up, they blunt butter knives. Yeah, still so smooth, severe too. Scare sucker, stir him like soup. Shake him like salt, serve him like stew. Snap and surpassing somebody you screwed. Gotcha, now you're somebody I knew. Over your head it flew. Yeah, told me you'll need angels. G.O.D, dress your career with a halo.
Hey, my man right there, huh? Because I was about to ask you, if you don't know anything that was in them damn high school books, then shit. Your mama was right. If you were writing rhymes, I would be like, you better give us a damn, I don't know, damn freaking whole book out here or something. Shout out to you, man. Yo, you came through, huh?
Thanks, Switch.
Do you have another one?
You
should be having pages out here.
Yeah.
You should want something fast. This is like a tricky beat out here. A man, Correction Beats, gave us this like fire, crazy comic beat. We're gonna see if Steero can handle it. I saw my man Zulu kill this thing. Let's go.
It's the switch up, baby.
Amp Studio, Steero, Mixtape King, let's go.
Okay. Fuck. Switch. Okay.
Your dad's gonna fire you.
Please don't say that. The thing is now, you know what happened. Man.
Now we're explaining. We can't be explaining. We can't be explaining now. You know what I mean? We can't be explaining now.
Okay.
That's a tricky beat. That's a tricky beat.
Yeah,
Come to explain it. Yo, Ramesh, I'm gonna call you after this, man. But yeah, we're gonna call it on that. Shout out to my man Steero out here. Check out his brand new song. It's called Summertime. The music video's out. And yo, we're coming to live from M Studios. Anything we look forward to? Anyone we shout out besides Converse?
Shout out to my fam.
Shout out to moms.
Shout out to my parents. Yeah, man. Just shout out.
Shout out to all the uncles and aunties. Yo, man, it's your boy DJ Switch hanging out with Steero right here on Put Me On Switch, coming to live from M Studios. It's your boy DJ Switch, the Mixtape King. Make sure you check us out on Spotify and all streaming platforms. We're live out there now, you know what I mean? We're live out there, trust me. And we out. Is that a cut?
It's the switch up, baby.